Hey there everybody, I'm Justin and you're watching My Random Reviews 411. So as always, I have reviewed today's product for at least 30 days. I actually got this at the middle of December, so I've actually been using it for over a month now. And I'm kind of excited to show it to you guys because I've already showed you the Headblade Sport, the Headblade ATX, and now Headblade has outdone themselves once again and brought us the Headblade MOTO. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure where to begin with this review, so I'm just going to start out with the weight. The MOTO is actually a little bit lighter than the Sport is, coming in at 0.06 ounces, where the Sport comes in at 0.07 ounces. So they're both very lightweight, but if you like something a little bit heavier in your hands, you can get the MOTO also in metal. We've got the logo right up front. Now once you move over to the side, you're going to see there's no wheels. And what they've done is they have replaced that with a ball that can rotate 360 degrees in every direction. Then, so that you don't get buildup on that ball, you've got 4 nice vents, 2 on each side. Then you've got a finger grip that goes back to the original Sport with a few little modifications so that it'll fit more people's fingers. Then you've got another little finger rest. Now this little black portion down here, although it looks like it's a spring or something in rubber, that is actually hard plastic. And then you get to the really good stuff, which is the dual active suspension. Just look at that movement. You can go up and down and side by side. Telling you what guys, this has definitely improved my shaving experience. I've got a couple of little bumps here and there on my head and it does such a good job of those without cutting them because it does have that back and forth motion now that I'm not continually cutting those little spots on my head. Now as much as I liked my Headblade Sport, I have actually been using exclusively the Headblade MOTO. However, there are 2 things that I would like to see changed. One, the suspension could be just a little bit stiffer on the up and down. The side by side is perfect. Love it, don't change a thing. The second thing is I wish that they had an attachment with this kind of suspension on it for the 3-blade. Now I can take this whole attachment and put it onto the MOTO. However, what I found is that because of the suspension of the MOTO, you really need that up and down movement as well. Otherwise, you're going to end up cutting your head. I tried it. It did not work for me. I'm sure that eventually I could get used to not having that up and down motion for the suspension using the 3-blade blade. 4-blade is really nice. There's only one spot on my head where I have to go over it a couple of times, and that's like right on the back of my head here. I've got a little crease thing that it doesn't seem to really want to get in there right. And I think even just by stiffening up the suspension a little bit, that would be able to be taken care of. Now when you're changing the blade, what you're going to want to do is make sure you grab the suspension to change out the blade. Otherwise, there have been reports of that breaking while somebody was changing the blade on it. Now this is an issue. However, Headblade put out a post the other day stating that their next batch they will be fixing that issue. I'll tell you what, I'm a huge fan of Headblade and they have once again went out and improved their product and made it even more beautiful than it already was. And that to me is awesome. I love to see companies who just continually improve and perfect their main product. Hopefully you like this review. If it helps you out at all, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. Leave me a comment of what you think of the Headblade products. And to check out my other Headblade reviews, check out the playlist right here. Until next time, you guys all have a good one.